Hello, this is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included. I don't have a lot of time today, but I think I can get a few things done. Starting with some advice from Sam, who mentioned one of the drywalling. So this is my private bedroom, 42 of them, except for actually it's 41 because there's one that I've forgotten. It's a single drywall, so thank you for pointing that out. We found that one there, so that should complete that. All right, that was the easy one. Let's get on to something else. The next piece of advice was from Matthew, who mentioned two things. First of all, if I want to get that natural gas and carbon dioxide to make it down, I can open up this area much more, so we'll work on that. The other thing, Matthew mentions, why not actually connect this so that the chlorine slowly makes its way over here. The reason I wasn't doing that is because I'm a little bit concerned that this guy's going to overpressure my plants here, but maybe I'm not actually, maybe I shouldn't be concerned about that. So you know what? Let's give this a try. Right now, what I'm currently doing, we're sending gas over. What are we doing? Oh, I see. Yeah, we're sending gas over here. If this is seeing that the pressure is too high, pump goes on. But why don't we try this? Well, let's cut that. I will then want to be alerted if we've got a problem. So we'll put in a notification. Put that in right there. And we'll just pop this. That. And that. Kind of let this run for a bit and see what happens. Maybe open up just a little bit more, sort of like this. Oops. I'll keep that this there just in case this is a bad idea and have to revert it, but maybe it won't be. Still not sure whether it's best to have a few here and one over here. I think I'll keep it this way. One megaphone. Oh, though, if I do that, maybe I should put in the automation to collect. Yeah, I'll do that for right now. So as this guy produces a little bit of cooking ingredients, we'll be able to pick that up right here. Kind of curious if this is going to work out actually. A little bit of it easier. Sometimes I'm just overdoing things when it's not actually needed. Maybe this is one of those cases. Well, we'll see over time how this works out. Oh, suffocating. Doc, what do you do? Oh, where are you, Doc? Kind of feel like, yeah, you should not have... Oh. Oh, I've been digging down here and I'm connecting this spot where, okay, dupes are allowed to cross between wearing ammo suits and not. That should not be that way. So let's take that out so that doesn't happen again. Get rid of that pump. Oh, right. Body temperature. Is it gotten too cold? Pinch of peppermint seed. I've been trying to get food over here. Oh, does that need to... Oh, no. Or is that blocked? No. Does that need to be powered up in order to put items there? The other problem I have here, if I only want to cook for them, what's going to stop the other dupes from eating? I suppose what I could do after it's been produced, go to consumables and see if it has any of the superfoods or +4 foods. Tender brisket, berry sledge. I don't. Oh, or what if I did this? Hold on. I'm hoping this is smart, but what I'm assuming here is this area is not going to be, no one's going to visit here other than this little construction for this temporary time. Until we actually have one of these foods cooked. If that's true, then let's call this George's meal. And I can go have a look at that and then figure out what I need to do. Let's go see if this... oh no, I still can't select an object to display here. Okay, we powered this up. Deliver food to the mailbox. Unless maybe the mailbox is... I figured maybe we had to plug that in. Unless the mailbox is actually flooded. Gonna do a little bit of mopping up there. Okay, wherever I have settings that's where things could go wrong. So let's make a priority getting that built. Mailbox select. Why is the select option not available? Without selecting, being able to push food here, unless I'm pretty sure that's where I'm supposed to select food. All right. I think there may be higher priorities, so that's a bit confusing, but we'll come back to that. Let's see. That's set up there. Oh. I guess if dupes just slowly wander in here. Yeah, okay, I guess that's... Sadly, this might not actually work. Curious if making it a little bit more awkward to get in here is going to decrease the chance of dupes just standing here like they are at the moment. So we'll see if this does anything. Going down here, we've got this set, so I need to click on here, have that applied over there. And then let's say too much chlorine. Okay, not spelling that right, but I'll get the point if ever becomes a problem. So yeah, this is my concern. This guy is going to, we're going to have this go in the wrong direction, at least temporarily. And it looks like that's actually the case. But we'll see. Let me just double check that we don't have any more plants. Alright, well, if this ever does get to 1500, how about I set that at 1800 or above, then notify me that something needs to be done. Noticing a little bit of a water issue, so this is definitely going to be something that's a priority. Where is that coming from? Oh! Okay, that was not meant to be. Let's see, having this, well, it's not, washrooms aren't connected yet, but when they are, I want to have that priority. Okay, that seems to fix that issue, but we still have the issue of only having so much water. We've got we've got enough right now, but there's two things that I can do to ensure that we've got enough water. One is to find new sources of water, but the other is to conserve the amount of water. And Cedric brought up an interesting point. Why not use some of this rust that I can mine, plus rust that we can get that Jobos produce? Let's actually verify that we do. Yeah, we do. Jobos are producing rust down here. That's pretty cool. And if I turn that into oxygen, then the electrolyzers don't need to run as much, saving a bit of water. So I've never actually turned rust into oxygen, so I'm going to, you know what? I'll spend 2 seconds to see if I can figure this out. Oxylite refinery, is that it? Uses no, that's turning oxygen gold into oxylite. Bleachstone, ledge, algae. I remember seeing this. I've never done this before. Okay, give me a little bit of time and I'll show you what I come up with. So realize that I'm being silly. Oxygen production obviously is going to be under the oxygen menu, and there it is, rust deoxidizer. Converts rust into oxygen and chlorine. So that's actually nice because I want chlorine. But I also need salt. It looks like it also makes iron ore. That's kind of nice. I've never built this building before, so I guess the question is, where do I want to put such a thing? Because if I put that here in the base, I'm going to get chlorine, which is not super ideal. I could put it down here, but that means the bulk of the gas I would have to pump out. I almost think it's better to put it in a base that has like a little gap underneath it, that I could take the little bit of chlorine, when there is enough chlorine, out of there. So yeah, let's go and do the first experimentation on this setup. Maybe could be somewhere around here. I'll think about exactly where this should go. Did that water ever reach up here? It looks like we still... Whoa! Okay, I deleted that. I did not know I deleted that. That's not cool. Oh, I see. Okay, it's the pipe that was supposed to go, not the bridge. Whoops. It's a terrible mistake. Okay, let's just make sure that's a priority 9. Okay, glad I noticed that. Okay, water flowing once again. Decided to choose this location for this experiment. It's going to be close to where we're producing our rust. Oh, seen a little piece there. How are we doing for Pacufle? 132,000. As long as these guys are not crowded, I wonder if I dare increase this. Get more. That's the temperature. It's nice and cool in there. Now my thinking is we'd be able to open up this area down here, and maybe that's where I collect... Actually, I didn't even think this, but it's a short distance to go from here to be able to push chlorine. What is this meant for? I think that's just plain meat. And what I'll do is I'll put some pumps up here that's going to collect some of this oxygen. And we'll have that go towards the base and I guess see how it works out. Oxygen levels not great right now. That's probably going to change once we get this on, I assume. Are you stuck? No. Suffocating? Nope. Apparently you were just joking. Now how much power does each of these take? Just curious if heavy watt wire is going to be... not much. We're probably going to be fine doing this then. Let's have a ladder go down like this. And at some point I'll build a pump down here for chlorine. So I'm going to get rid of this middle guy in favor of some storage so that these two auto sweepers can pick up some of the salt and rust that's needed for this setup. And we'll have a automation to pick up the rust and have that just drop down this zone. Make it convenient. So this will be rust. Actually, before I do that, why don't we wait for this to be created? We make that priority. In the meantime, let's collect some salt. Do we have salt? We must have salt. Okay, and these guys are actually producing, I guess, dupes have loaded in something. Do we have any chlorine? Not yet. Make our way down here, though. Feel like with the mount, we'll probably only need one pump at the bottom. We'll see. Okay, I can definitely tell this has really caused a big amount of oxygen, which is good. Now, where do these go? Okay, they do have max pressure. Put rust in here. No, I have never built these guys before, so this is exciting. Oh, the pumps. For the longest time, almost 250 cycles, I've been relying on oxygen, or oxygen. What are they called? Electrolyzers on every floor, producing a little bit of hydrogen and oxygen, a bunch of oxygen, obviously. So getting rid of them all. And I'm going to start venting in oxygen from over here. So we'll get a bunch of pumps, realizing that I've not powered those up. Oh, this guy's technically powered, but let me think how I want to do this, actually, because heavy watt wires definitely is going to be needed here. So a little bit of change here. I'm going to move the two transformers that used to be here over to here. That's powering up these liquid tempedizers on this side. Though I'm not sure that we're going to need that anymore, because I used to be adding like minus 20 degree temperature. That's why those were there. Maybe it's not actually necessary, but I'll keep that system nonetheless. So we've got our venting system, which currently is not doing anything. What about that water? Still don't see water up here. Why? Why is that? Why are we always out of water? What's going on? One of these needing... Okay, I was about to say, are we out of hydrogen for our power? We are not. Oh, I deleted something I should not have deleted. Okay, let's go to the gas pipe there, make that a 9. So we only have one hydrogen pump running right now. Someone needs to build this, someone needs to build that. There we go, there we go. Okay, hydrogen on the way in. What's that doing? That is our... Oh, that's hydrogen going to the other asteroid. Just in case those guys need a little bit of power. Oh, I had to pause. Whoops. Okay. So that's reaching there. And our final... Let's go over here once again. Too much chlorine. Okay, this was the... Yeah, this is... It's low here. Well... Maybe I just need to open this up. Just let me think about this one. Let's come back to that. I need to make sure that this is running first. Is a priority. So we'll bring in our heavy watt wire. Put a little ladder here so we can actually reach those little wires there. And I did put in, just in case the pressure is really low, there's no point running it. Let's see, say 600. If it's, make sure it's above 600 for the logic. Connect that like that. And this was supposed to, there could be rust from other locations that we collect. And now that rust, oh, not just rust, but salt is an important thing. Might have to turn that off for now. Salt, rust, be keeping track of those. So yeah, healthy amount of, okay. All right, you know what? Just relax. Yeah, whoops, I see one of those plants not happy. All right, is this operate? Okay, I think this is good. Let's, let me see what I can do here. My first thought is let's just make it easier for this chlorine to get out of here, which means that we want to open this up. Unfortunately, we've got this guy in the way. I don't know what best to do with that. So what I'm going to do is just kind of open it like this. Technically, these corners are not needed, nor is that. Not that that one's probably doing much one way or the other. Get rid of this eventually. Actually, let's take that whole thing out so that we can at least build the insulation, because we don't want it to be too cold, because we've got much colder temperatures below. Now this might be a setup I want to get back, and if it is, it shouldn't be too easy, or too difficult just to pump some of this mercury. So this guy is running. It's producing chlorine for these guys to be able to consume. A little bit of liquid chlorine means it's getting a little bit too cold. Dupes, you need to complete this project. It's just, oh, we can't. Okay, so this room, that building actually takes up that whole space. I don't know if it makes sense. I could do this. Let's hold off on that for now. Allow the dupes to go up there. Okay, what about the pressure? It's like 1800. Will we get that? Oh. Why don't we transport at least, if we're not gonna pump the chlorine over, then why don't we just transfer bleachstone? But then that begs the question, why didn't I just keep the original setup and just dump solid bleachstone over there? We're noticing a bit of an issue around this little space. Kind of design this such that this guy is going to be in between that and that. Not leaving much room. So what I'm going to do... Oh, uh-oh. Why are we having power issues again? Is that, first of all, check the hydrogen. Okay, not a hydrogen issue. Did we destroy something that should not have been? Transformer, maybe? Not that. Are we just... What about... Oh, maybe we just aren't... Okay, maybe another hydrogen generator's needed. And apparently a mop-up around a few places. We're just not getting water. Okay, we're having a little bit of some issues here. So we're going to remove the smart battery. Take that out of the power plant. Put it down here. So I guess we're just running too many things. This is interesting. A little bit of rust. Nice. So I'm going to take this and apply the settings down there. With that, we'll now get rid of that guy. Let's make sure we're pumping hydrogen over. We are. We'll put in... Oh, I guess I did not have enough space. We'll see if one more is enough. What is that? Oh, that's my lead storage. Taking lead from the bottom of the base. Okay, push that right there. We don't have heavy watt wire going in, so let's connect that. Alright, the question is, will this be enough? Okay, yeah, did I actually, I think I was interrupted, wasn't I? So, I want to basically have bleachstone picked up here as well as eggs. In both of those, that means that eggs will be dropped off here. Well, eggs were always being dropped off, but now bleachstone will be as well. So then this guy will be able to pick that up and then have that go here. And then that will be taken over here. And drop it off right there. Bleach stone from other locations are being put in that storage bin. So is that going to be enough? I have a feeling like... I don't know. I should improve things by at least getting that. Now, if I had kept my wall, maybe I bring that that airlock back. Or maybe it's not necessary. But I'm going to put this back on to at least tell me. Maybe I'll have that set for 1.9. And another hydrogen generator. Should see that be tuned up. They're just going and going. The fact that I don't have any power in the smart battery, it's not a good sign. Not a good sign. Maybe slowly getting there. Okay, I still have ice I need to deal with. Did we ever get... I guess I should have been alerted if we did. Having difficulties growing some of this. Oh, harvest. Pinch of pepper nut. Okay. Can we make something out of that, dupes? Just got mess everywheres. Mop up, mop up. Mop up down here as well. Not great to have that in this zone. Oh, let's make that a 9. So I should be able to mega fine grain. You would think that's something that should be pinch of pepper nut made, especially if that's a priority 9. And do we have a? Oh, well, we don't have chlorine going in. Why? Because that it does not have the right settings. Okay, this was a natural gas issue. I see. Gonna finish off here with just 2 things. First of all, I'm curious what is happening here. The other thing is there's that volcano that might be landing on it. Oh, made a mess. Uh-oh. And that's probably because we're not producing enough water. Getting that up here. And I haven't turned on my washroom, recycling the water, liquid. Good. That's also something I have to take care of. I think the best thing to do is get a set of outhouses until we can get this water thing under control. Just curious about... Okay, so we've got our natural gas lined up. Do we have any ingredients? Okay, so dock... Oh, right. So anytime anything's been added to it, we get notified. That wasn't necessarily what I'd wanted, but, you know, if someone's loading in something, they're probably only going to be there for a short time. So maybe a filter would be nice in this instance. That go up like that, and have that go cut there. Okay, and we are cooking something. If that automation wire was live, we might have been notified. Was anything made? I don't think anything was made. Did we run out of... No, gas is still there. Is there any new item? No. They just go on break and run away? Okay. Gotta fix this polluted water issue. George's meal. Someone's there. Okay, good. All right, there we are. Blend in the kitchen. The notification worked the way that I wanted it to. Someone's making something. And pinch of pepper bread. Now. Consumables. I want to tell dupes, you're not allowed to eat this. There it is, there. So no, that's food that nobody can eat. Though, that's select bug, is that still there? Oh no, nice. Okay, all right. Let's select that, make this a priority 6. Let's make it a 9. So someone should be picking up that pepper bread. Oh, the volcano. Just curious. That's going to erupt in 8.4. Has that done anything? I don't think so. But I was thinking, and I might want to clear this, because once this lands, why do we want that to cool down? Instead, let's have everything brought in here and clear the floor there. And just didn't want to miss what's about to happen here. So I assume someone's going to be stepping. Yeah, there we are. Slow things down. They're going to do the moving. I forgot. Okay, whoops. Did that pepper bread go anywhere? Some. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Follow cam. Let's watch Ego go down and. Where did it go? There's not. What? What? Did we lose track of where our pepper bread went? They dropped it. Why? Why did you drop that? Why didn't you just leave that there? And it's a priority 9. How is it taking the dupes this long to get pepper red to this little mailbox? Now it says I don't have pepper red. Oh, there it is. There it is. I guess when one of the dupes picks it up, it's not considered part of the world. So it's not as if I don't have it. It's just Bright is currently carrying it. There we go. Hermit loves this food. Glad to hear that. That's probably not the only thing they want, though, because they're probably wanting all kinds of stuff. 33%, so that means we need 2 other things. All right, I actually didn't know how many other things we needed, but 2 more. Okay, so we could either make surf and turf, which is doable because, though I say it's doable, we would need to make some over here. Let's create a few pieces of that, have that pushed over. Maybe I can get, before I finish today, maybe we can get the next food item in. Let's go look to see how clearing off the volcano went. For some reason, a piece of ice was left. You are going off in 7.8 cycles. That won't be today. Did we get... Because I would expect to see... We've got our fried mushroom. There's cooked seafood. Paint's just hanging out there. Paint, go away. With all this stuff... Stuffed berry, gristleberry. Okay. I've been not making this for a while. Maybe I just need to have a few temporary pieces made. Maybe we could get this done today. All right, let's look at this oxygen system. Okay, this is running. A little bit of hydrogen, though. I didn't do filtering. Which... And what filtering of what? Carbon dioxide? Contents oxygen. Why is it saying there's an orange dot there making me think it's natural gas? Oh, it is natural gas. Does this produce natural gas? Or do we just have natural gas in the air? And maybe I should do some basic filtering. I'm wondering if I should bump this up to like, I don't know, try 1250. Thinking that if the air pressure is higher, we're going to be certain that it's actually just, oh, come on. Stop doing that to me. We're going to be certain that it's just oxygen in there. Pushing the natural gas down. Oh, and I'm not actually, okay. Let me do this before I finish today, because I might forget otherwise. I'm going to put a pump in here, but I'm realizing that it's not just chlorine that we're going to be getting. It's also going to be carbon dioxide. George's meal. Is that real? Are you actually? Oh, it is. It is real. It is real. Okay, what is it? If it's more pepper... No, I only asked for a single piece of pepper bread, so it can't be that. Stuffed berry. Okay, hold on. Nobody touch that stuffed berry. Turn that off. Go down here and click on stuffed berry. So that should be 2/3 of the way. So yeah, since I'm going to be getting chlorine, or natural gas in addition to chlorine, we'll have to do some sort of sorting. Okay, that's another item done. That's nice to hear. So we are 67%. So one more to go. Suffocating. Don't like to hear that. Sprout. Sprout, you should not be there. How did that happen again? This was... I thought we had fixed this issue. How did you get in here? I almost wish there was something that shows you their history of where they came from. You were not able to get through there. Couldn't have gone down there. How did you get here? Okay, well... Yeah, I'm going to kick you out, but... Prop, is this a recent thing? Why are two of you... Did something melt, and now dupes can... jump across? Oh, they're getting through here. I allowed them to go through this little zone so that they could reach a teleport. Oh, okay, okay. I see the problem. We need to get rid of this. Preventing duplicate. There we go. There we go. All right, that should prevent any more of that. And I just have to remind myself, where were we? We were over here. So just put in the logic to have, look for not oxygen. If that's the case, we're going to push gas down through the this little fish tank. And if it's chlorine, it's going to go in this direction. If it's not, it's going to go up here, most likely a little bit. Oh, you're picking up natural gas. Hold on. Maybe I should get you. Oh, right. Right. Though if this pump is actually dealing with the carbon dioxide, I guess we don't actually need this pump anymore, so we can just turn this off. But I had things paused because I noticed that there's a new food item. Where is it? Mushroom wrap. Okay, turning mushroom wrap off. And we'll click right there. Now this is something I want to see. So let's just track our mushroom wrap. Someone should be on their way to pick this up. Alright, let's follow you. Don't drop it. It's always annoying when dupes drop things. Okay, so they're dropping that off. And then... success, maybe? Sweet duplicants efforts have paid off. A reclusive neighbor has agreed to join the colony. So now we are 43. One extra dupe. The only keepsake he says I'm bringing with him is a toolbox, which Rusty seems to be. Oh, okay, that's a little trophy thing, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. So now he's just part of the team. Maybe not run towards the volcano area. That's a spot. Oh, your name is with a J. Let's get you on this side because you're not supposed to actually be in there without atmosuits. And I'm going to have to see. Welcome to the world. Maybe you made a mistake. Anyways, I don't know if there's anything I need to do for that setup, but I've got to end it for today. So we've got a new oxygen system, these rust oxidizers. We're pumping some oxygen. Doesn't really seem like everything's completely full on that, but maybe I've got a value that's too high. Let's maybe take that back down. Let's make sure that we've got, okay. So I'm sure George is going to be fine. Let's get this built. Just because I want to make sure that the setting gets applied correctly. Otherwise, I could come back tomorrow and completely go over this. Oxygen. Try that again. Oxygen. Maybe for like 60 seconds maybe is good. Let's have that go for like a second. And that's doing nothing. Why? Oh. More constructions needed is all. That little thing built there. Now the question becomes, do we actually cook higher quality food, but another date problem. Not today. Sure why it's taking this. Made that out of iron. What if I switch this over so that was gas element sensor, make that out of lead instead. It's cold area, right? So it shouldn't be an issue. Switch that over to the lead. See if that goes any faster. Make that a priority. But let's get this. I still see a water issue. I don't know that this is actually... something's just confused. We did get rid of a bunch of electrolyzers. That was this line here. Though I don't understand why that would have been a problem. Are we pushing in? Yeah, why is water not going past? What if I just did this? Okay, that indicates that there's a problem over on this side. We kind of created a cycle, didn't we? Yeah, let's do this. And then reconnect that. Right, I guess ever since we got rid of those electrolyzers, kind of created a bit of confusion. A bit of cleanup could be done. Oh, and yeah, I guess we'd be smart if we want to grow all the same food. Be able to put that back in. Suffocating. There's been a lot of that. Slate. Oh, not again. Okay, where did you slip through? I don't understand. And where did you slip through? Oh. No, you're not able to. I'm. Ugh. This is getting annoying. Get over, get over. You're not coming from here. You're not able to go. I see rock going down there. Okay, I see. I was envisioning maybe they were coming up this way. No, they're going down this way and up and around. You know what I really should have just done? If the whole intention was just allow dupes to access the teleporter, just do this. And then reestablish that. And then rock. Please just step back. Why do you guys all want, like, what is there to do over... Oh, okay, well, you're just building ladders. For some reason, they want to go store... Oh, they probably... you know, hold on. This is not fun. Okay, another thing I want to clean up before I finish for today. You guys are trying to catch your breath. You need to get out. You need to get out. And go, go, go. Let's rip this up. Oh, not. I meant just the farm. Okay, so is that cleaned up? Let me just reapply our suits. Whew, okay, well, a lot done today. I don't know where this leaves us. I guess we have a new oxygen system. Yeah, I guess the biggest concern I have is water down here. I actually think this is increased from where it was last time. That's a really good sign. What I think I might do, though, this guy's been pumping for a bit. That is thanks to that guy producing liquid. Just curious where we stand with you. Next active in 11 cycles. That's a good sign. Oh. And you're dormant. Next active in 21 cycles, but I think we'd be smart to open up this area a bit for your liquid. Maybe I'll do this type of maybe not quite. I'll just open this just that liquid can open out of there. The other thing I could do, and maybe it would be worth it just for know that I've got enough water, is to tame this guy. Cool steam vent plus this guy over here. I was thinking that wouldn't have to be necessary early on, but maybe it will. Anyway, I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see you next time playing a little bit more Oxygen Not Included. Little bonus thing, another thing that I'd like to apply now, just to specify that chlorine gas is what needs to be filtered there. Oh, we have some chlorine gas here kind of going in the wrong direction, so maybe we'll reverse that. Let's get rid of that little setup, have that go like that, have that go like that. I'll just let this drain out. Okay, so now that that's drained out, let me reestablish this like that, that like that. Maybe you'll insulate that up to there. Have a look at this. No. Why did you allow that to happen? Oh, okay, right. Still no, though. Now we've got no more carbon dioxide to test. Why is that going up? Up. I think this is one of those cases where we need to force the direction. Kind of go like this. I think that should fix that problem. Got an old pipe down here. Maybe that'll be needed. I'm not 100% sure that's not needed just yet. All right. Okay, that's good for today.